Guys? My name is Michael, and today we're going to be looking at the pump track I built during quarantine. So I started this pump track back in I think it was April. We were in lockdown, and I was stuck in the house for forever at my girlfriend's parents' house, and they have this little bit of woods kind of behind their house, and I asked them. They were like, "Yeah, you can make a pump track." So I started building. Out here in the backyard, so I have this bit of trees here. There's like a little stream that goes all around there. I'm gonna work on digging a pump track of sorts. It's gonna be kind of weird because we're not kind of like off or like a slope here. I don't know if you can really see it, but I'm gonna try making something where it goes around in a loop. It might have like an X or like a figure 8, so you could pump uphill, so you could just like keep going. And I might have some little jumps, little lines that kind of come off the pump track. So should be pretty cool. Yeah, check it out. They didn't know it when they turned me loose. I shot the sheriff in a... Finished with day one. Got this whole berm made. It's like all super clay, so it's like amazing to sculpt. But it's been raining all day, so it's been a little sloppy. Rode it a couple times, feels really good. Slid a little, that's pretty sick. I got, so the kind of, I've just been riding around this little loop. But it's super good. So far, hitting this berm in both directions has been really nice. I'm gonna put a bunch of rollers kind of over there, probably 4 rollers, 4 or 5. And then where I'm standing right now, this right here, probably put a couple more rollers here. And then maybe some jumps or something where I can like double them or whatever, so should be cool. Day 2. I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand? Today's work: roller 1, roller 2, and then I raked for the jump that I want to build, but I don't know if it's gonna be great because of that tree. But yeah. And this is how it went. Each day making more and more progress to making the track rideable. It was nice to have something to look forward to when I got home, because aside from work, I really wasn't going anywhere. I was lucky enough to work for my girlfriend's dad's company doing software testing and medical devices, and since we were considered essential, we were able to keep working. Each day I would continue to make more progress, checking feature by feature off the list. And since the days were getting longer, I was able to get more and more done. It was nice to be able to go out and dig, focus on something creative, even though there was a lot going on in the world. In attempts to make a figure 8 in the trail, I made this jump. It ended up not working out, because the berm was way too close, and after coming around the berm you would lose a lot of speed, especially because you were going uphill. By early May, I had finished the 2 berms and most of the rollers between them. The track was pretty much rideable. At the time, all I had was my SB140. I was working on building up a new dirt jumper, and if you haven't seen that video, check out the pop-up in the top right. As the days rolled by, the weather changed, and I got to see how well the track did in the rain. It definitely had some drainage issues, but there wasn't a lot I could do in certain spots. To go along with the rollers on the high section of the track, I decided to add some berm to berm action. It was definitely tricky to ride, but since the berms are so steep, you were really able to rip through it.
I started working on the trails that split off the track, the first being this hip. I wanted to make something that would launch you super high, and then you'd be able to come back into the pump track. This was definitely challenging because I had to move so much dirt.
Out here at the pump track. Been working on this for, I guess, a month and a half now. Looking pretty good. Berms are real tight. Rollers are sometimes oddly spaced, but it looks good otherwise. This jump goes to nowhere right now because I am lazy and don't want to move like a bazillion pounds of dirt for the landing and the takeoff because I want to make it bigger. But you know, here's a view from up in the lookout area, I guess you want to call it. That's gonna be a hip. Land there. Come through here, berm, roller, and then jump into there, and then I need to make a big booter over there.
When I started the track, I knew I wanted to build some sort of trick jump that split off. Building this jump took a couple of days, and even with the rototiller, which was a big help, it still took forever to move all the dirt for the landing. Here's a look at the run into the booter. It shark fins out of the berm, and then you got a roller, and then you got the booter. But I still have to build the landing. Booter built, it was time to test it out.
Slidey boy. Fuck. Enough speed. Water! What? That was dumb perfect.
Looking back, it was really nice to have this track. It was a fun, creative project, and it helped me learn how to design different pump track features. It was fun to see how it all came together, from the initial idea in my head to actually moving the dirt and building the features. Sometimes they worked, sometimes they didn't, but in the end it was a really fun learning process, and I would definitely recommend building one if you haven't before. It helped me learn how far apart to space things and how riding at speed would affect how the trail needs to be designed. I'm no expert, but it was definitely a fun project to work on, and it was a great way to spend my free time.
With you.